Dr. Kemi for Kemi Talks Media. The U.S. State Department has frozen nearly all foreign assistance worldwide when Donald Trump was sworn in as president. It's an executive order. It is very important for Africans to know how it affects us and what exactly has been blocked. There is an agency called the USAID. USAID gives money to Nigeria, Ghana, and many African countries around the world and whatnot. Many people think that all the money the US gives out is to wars, to aid all these wars, to supply weapons and all. They have actually given us money as well to fight Boko Haram in Nigeria, 2.5 billion to be precise, by President Obama. And you all know what happened to that money. Obama was very, very angry, did not visit Nigeria. That's the money Goodluck Jonathan and the PDP government shared for the election campaign in 2015. And some of you are still thinking of Jonathan coming back. Wake up. If you are Gen Z, it's time to know the real history. The money that's affecting us right now should not really be affecting us. We're a country of 200 million. We have oil and gas. There is no reason America should be giving Nigeria aid of any kind. All the past aid we've gotten, many of it has not been used properly. Let me start with HIV because that's where I'm an expertise. Okay, I'm a pioneer HIV ProCare pharmacist with CVS, the largest drugstore in America. Okay, USAID gives Nigeria about $65 to $75 million every year for HIV alone. When they started giving us this money during the Jonathan administration, I know they've been giving it before, but during the Jonathan administration, I actually saw the proof of that 65 million coming in. This money is not used properly. Benue State had the highest incident of HIV. When that money arrives, half of it is looted. It's shared in the federal and then the state. And only maybe $5 million out of 65 goes to the HIV treatment. The patients don't have a good quality of living. They don't get the benefits of what they're supposed to because the leaders have looted the money on state, local, federal level. And all this free money is coming from America. USAID gives money for malaria. By now, we should know how to take care of ourselves when it comes to malaria. Have we not gotten the drugs out of Europe? The lumefantrine and artemether? These are the combination drugs that you can take for malaria in 3 days. Better therapy, better education. And at the end of the day, we don't need money for malaria aid. I've talked about this earlier this week. Listen to what Ibrahim Traoré said in Burkina Faso. We've been receiving aid from France for 60 years and we're still poor. Educate the people in Nigeria. Educate parents and families about malaria. We can manage malaria properly. We can manage polio. The health sector has been looting a lot, especially during the Jonathan administration. The money we had left over from Ebola was $30 million, and it was contained between Rivers and Lagos State. What happened to the money? It was shared in the federal. Kudos to Donald Trump for freezing all aid for 90 days. Let's see what happens after that 90 days. Marco Rubio is the new Secretary of State. I think when people like me and you start to speak back on these bogus programs, then the United States will stop giving us aid. We need to be dependent on ourselves. And as Mr. Trump says, make America great again, America first. Why don't we make Nigeria great again and Nigeria first instead of begging for money from foreign aid? And it's not just the United States. Other countries are giving us aid, and yet that money is being looted. Just 2 weeks ago, $53 million was returned by the FBI in the designing money to the Nigerian government. And the FBI wrote specifically, this is for the use of the Nigerian people. We can use that money for the HIV and the malaria education. But no, we wouldn't see that. Money that was looted out of our country returned, they'll reloot it.